Hello everyone, this is Siham from the Research and Development Department in Market Equity, and in this video I'm going to be talking about some of the instruments and their price movement predictions for the day, which falls on a Tuesday, 12th of October 2021. Let's begin with the Dow Jones Index, where in the previous videos we said that the index was moving in a downwards movement or a downtrend in the daily time frame, and after failing to break down through level 33,615, which resembles a horizontal support level for the index in the daily time frame as well as the last low formed, the index is currently moving in a sideways movement in the daily time frame between levels 33,615, which resembles the lower boundary of the sideways movement in the daily time frame, and 34,970, which resembles the upper boundary of the sideways movement in the daily time frame. Recently, we can see that the index has rebounded downwards off of around the upper boundary or off of around level 34,970, which supports the continuity of the current sideways movement and supports the targeting of around level 33,615. If we notice the RSI indicator in the daily time frame, then we can see that by rebounding downwards off of around level 50, it supports the continuity of the current downwards movement, which in turn supports the continuity of the sideways movement in the daily time frame. That was it for the Dow Jones Index. Let's move on to the Australian dollar versus the US dollar. In the previous videos, we said that the pair was moving in a downtrend in the daily time frame. However, after seeing the strong upwards movement upon rebounding upwards off of around level 0.7110, which is a horizontal support level for the pair in the daily time frame, we can see that the pair broke upwards through the previous peak and continued to form a new higher low than the previous one, around level 0.7170, which these two in turn support the possibility of forming a new uptrend in the daily time frame. However, this uptrend will be confirmed upon the breaking upwards to level 0.7475 and will then continue to target level 0.76, then around level 0.7770. If we notice the RSI indicator in the daily time frame, then we can see that by rebounding upwards off of around level 40, it supports the continuity of the current upwards movement. If we notice the 4-hour time frame, then we can see that the pair has also been previously moving in a downtrend and has formed an inverted head and shoulders pattern, which it continued to break upwards through the neckline of it before even breaking upwards through level 0.7310, which was a horizontal resistance level for the pair in the 4-hour time frame. Therefore, these two factors together further support the continuity of the current uptrend in the 4-hour time frame as well as the formation of a new uptrend in the daily time frame, and will continue to target around level 0.7410, then around level 0.7475 as primary targets in the current uptrend in the 4-hour time frame. If we notice the RSI indicator in the 4-hour time frame, then we can see that by rebounding downwards off of around level 70 near the overbought area, it supports the probability of rebounding down off of around the current levels in order to correct towards level 0.7310, which is currently a horizontal support level for the pair in the 4-hour time frame, before continuing with the uptrend. That was it for the Australian dollar versus the US dollar. Let's move on to the euro versus the Japanese yen. In the previous videos, we said that the pair is moving in a sideways movement between levels 127.90, which resembles the lower boundary of the sideways movement in the daily time frame, and 130.60, which resembles the upper boundary of the sideways movement in the daily time frame. Recently, we can see that the pair broke upwards to level 130.60, which resembles both a horizontal resistance level for the pair in the daily time frame as well as the upper boundary of the sideways movement in the daily time frame. This, along with the formation of a higher low than the previous one, confirms that the pair is currently moving in an uptrend in the daily time frame, which will continue to target around level 132.40, then around level 134.10 as primary targets in the current uptrend in the daily time frame. If we notice the RSI indicator in the daily time frame, then we can see that by moving around level 60, it supports the probability of rebounding down off of around the current levels in order to correct, which in that case will continue to retest around level 130.60 before continuing with the uptrend. If we notice the 4-hour time frame, then we can see that the pair has also started an uptrend after breaking upwards to level 130.60, as we said in the daily time frame and the 4-hour time frame. And due to the previous bearish engulfing pattern that we have seen, it supports the probability of rebounding down off of around the current levels in order to retest between levels 130.60 and 130.20, which resembles a horizontal support area for the pair in the 4-hour time frame, and upon rebounding upwards off of around these levels or off of around this support area, it will support the continuity of the uptrend in the 4-hour time frame as well as the daily time frame, and will continue to target, as we said, level 132.40 as a primary target in the uptrend. If we notice the RSI indicator in the 4-hour time frame, then we can see that by moving around level 70, near the overbought area, it supports the probability of rebounding down off of around the current levels to correct before continuing with the uptrend in the 4-hour time frame. That was it for the Euro versus the Japanese yen. Market Equity wishes you successful trading and have a nice day.